things, to planning, prioritizing, etc. Throughout this book, the emphasis is on the fact that productivity is personal. It involves finding your own rhythm and getting things done in a way that works best for you, according to your circumstances, your skills and abilities, and the time, energy and resources you have. You might, for example, be someone who needs to tackle difficult tasks and irritating chores head-on. On the other hand, you might prefer to ease into your day. Chapter 3 encourages you to be aware of when might be the optimum time of day for you to be productive. You'll need to remain flexible and open to changing how you do things, because no matter how organized you are, how well you plan your time and your tasks, and how efficiently and effectively you do them, challenges and setbacks happen. You then have to let go of your plans and plan again. Having begun to realize why you might be struggling to be more productive in Chapter 1, Chapter 4 explains what to do about those difficulties. One of the most common challenges is just getting started on things. For many of us, it's easy to keep putting things off. But the guilt and anxiety that you feel while procrastinating are often worse than the effort and energy you have to put into whatever it is that you're putting off doing. The thing is, waiting until you really feel like doing something is a surefire way for things not to get done. In fact, it's normal not to feel like doing something in the beginning. So what to do? Chapter 4 has a number of methods, ideas and suggestions to help you overcome procrastination. It also has some suggestions to help make it easier to keep going, to persist when you come up against difficulties and challenges with whatever it is you're trying to get done. There will always be setbacks, delays and hold-ups. When there are setbacks and difficulties, you need to refocus your attention on what you can do that could move things forward for you. If you really want to achieve something, there's usually a way, and most likely there's more than one way. Whether it's a major delay or a minor hold-up, you'll need to know when to let go of what you can't control and look at what you can control. When you do that, you take a step towards getting back on track. When things aren't going as well as you'd planned, one thing that can make a positive difference is to get help from others. In fact, trying to do everything yourself is not the best use of your time, skills, or energy. Struggling for hours or days before finally getting help can leave you feeling overwhelmed and stressed, and then you can't do anything properly. Other people are often more willing to help than you might think, but if you don't ask, the answer is already no. And yet, although other people can be of help, when it comes to being productive, they can also be a hindrance. Chapter 5 explains how you can manage other people's interruptions, their demands and requests. In fact, learning to be more assertive, saying no to other people's requests or tasks if you're too busy, if it is not that important, if someone else can handle it, or if it can be done later, is a key skill if you want to be more productive. So is a balanced lifestyle. If you're going to give your best to being productive and getting things done, you need to aim for a balanced amount of work and rest in your life. Chapter 6 has some suggestions for how you can do this. And finally, what, you might ask, qualifies me to write a book about being productive? I don't make lists or have daily plans. I'm a morning person. I can't think straight after 6 p.m. I can't work in the evenings. I finish working by 6:30 p.m., cook dinner and watch TV most evenings. I don't have one place of work. Sometimes I work